welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. People facing difficulties in getting justice from one-year-old Manipur High Court due to shortage of judges. Now the news in detail. People of Manipur are facing immense problem in getting justice from the Manipur High Court. The court, which should have 5 judges, has only 2 judges. Manipur High Court, located at Mantripukri, was inaugurated on March 25, 2013 by the then Chief Justice of India, Justice Altamas Kabir. But the court does not have enough number of judges. Till now, Justice Mahapatra is working as the acting Chief Justice of the High Court. Justice N. Kotishwar is the judge. People are facing inconvenience in bringing their complaints as there is lack of judges in the court. According to reports received by ISTV News, people do not want to take their case in double bench when they lose their case in single bench, since the same judge will appear in the double bench. If there are 3 judges, the judge who appeared in the single bench will not be in the double bench. But the people are not able to take advantage due to lack of judges. People of Manipur cannot take their case to the Supreme Court as they are financially weak, so the people are in despair. If the status of the Manipur High Court remains as it is, then the statement made by Justice Altamas Kabir on its inauguration day that the people of Manipur will be able to get justice will have no meaning. Many people drew the attention of the authority concerned to fill the vacant seat of judges in the Manipur High Court. All Manipur Recognized Private Schools Welfare Association has strongly condemned the placing of a hand grenade near the house of H. Naba, Chairman, Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur at Sega Road, Thauda Bhabok Lekai recently. A press release issued by the association stated that the act was condemnable and appealed to those responsible not to repeat such act in future. 6-month junior basic training course on Diploma in Cooperative Management has begun today at the hall of the Center for Cooperative Management, Lamphel-Pat. The 66th training program was held under the aegis of the Center for Cooperative Management, Manipur State Cooperative Union. President of Manipur State Cooperative Union and Chairman of ICM, L. Tompishak, District Cooperation Officer, Imphal West, Y. Ningthemba, and Principal for Cooperative Management, CCM, K.H. Kesho, attended the program as presidium members. About 30 people from different districts took part in the program. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of Center for Cooperative Management, CCM, Kesho, said this course will prove useful to the trainees by giving the idea of cooperative. He further appealed to the trainees to attend the course for the entire 6 months without fail. Chairman of ICM, L. Tompishak, opined that a country cannot develop if there is no development in cooperative sector. The idea of cooperative should always be assimilated to the people, he added. As a protest against the abduction of a driver of the Jet Travels Tokchom Ingobi, the interstate bus transport plying on the Guwahati-Imphal highway has ceased its operation. Ingobi was abducted from Jaklabanda, Assam by some militants of the KCP-MC Nongdren Khomba group on June 14th. The protesters damaged some passenger buses, service counters and vehicles that were violating the protest and tried to continue the service at North AOC today. People coming from Khongjo Mamang Lekai supported the protest, damaged the buses and service counters that were filling passengers. Police later rushed to the spot and kept the situation under control. Mother of the abducted driver, Thambal Shang, said, abducting drivers for the cause of conflict between bus owners and agents is not a good step. She appealed to those responsible for safe release of her son in the ground of humanity and drew the attention of the authority concerned to look seriously into the matter. Khairakpam Sunita Devi, headmistress of Bhairodan Maxwell Hindi Primary School, Thangal Bazar, has been selected for the prestigious Best National Teacher Award 2013 from Manipur. She is wife of late P. Pumananda Singh of Keshamthong, Longjam, Leirak. She is 45. Department of Education S has received the selection letter from the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of School Education and Literacy, Government of India today. The award carries a certificate of merit, a cash award and a silver medal. President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, will give away the award at a function scheduled to be held in Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi on September 5, 2014. A 14-day entrepreneurship skill development program on floriculture has begun at Manipur Press Club under the aegis of SIRT Imphal East in association with Guardians Care, Chandel District today. Project Director of ADC LL Kashung, former Agriculture Director P. Haridas Sharma, President of Amju Wankemcha Shyamjai and AO of Horticulture K. Devabrata took part in the inaugural function. Around 40 people from Chandel district are taking part in the training. Tools used in floriculture were also distributed. Addressing the gathering, K. Devabrata said, floriculture will not only enable self-employment for the people of Manipur, but also provide employment to many other people. Educated people can take up floriculture as a profession. This will reduce the rate of unemployment up to a certain level, he said.
Mana generate for other sources. Other floriculture see yamna habak piningai employment generate over amadi yamna nan suya lane suya lai su ayumi mana su yamna solve industries ki thak ko bukat ke hai su chauna commercial oina to ya adum professional mani ai thamjini.
The 13th Foundation Day of RIMS Voluntary Help Unit Committee, which was formed in 2001, was held at Manipur Press Club today. The committee was formed to help the wounded protesters who were trying to safeguard the territory of Manipur. Medical Superintendent of RIMS, Professor Dr. Amuba, Managing Director of SRL Diagnostics, Dr. Vivekananda, President of the committee, Ashwini Kumar, were present as special guests. Founder President Subhash said, the Voluntary Health Unit Committee was formed with the keenness to help the victims of the June 18 incident who were admitted to the RIMS hospital following the police firing and assault. The committee took part in the sorrows of the people along with providing medicines to the victims. The committee has been organizing regular blood donation camp for the last 13 years. He further said the committee has also been extending help to the victims of various incidents and protests. All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju has not stepped down from its decision to stop publishing developmental news of the RIMS hospital. The announcement was made by President of the Union Wankemcha Shyamjai at a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club today. Amju took the decision as an allegation against the RIMS media advisor who looked down on the media persons. Speaking at the press meet, Shyamjai said the union has asked the RIMS authority to remove the media advisor of RIMS. Later, the union received an invitation letter from the director of RIMS to discuss on the matter. After that, Amju demanded to RIMS authority either suspension order of media advisor L. Iboyaima or the appointment order of a new media advisor. But the authority has failed to produce the order so far, he said. The reluctance of the director to the issue of appointment letter indicates something is behind the scene. On the other hand, he questioned on what basis an agreement was brought between the Editors Guild and the RIMS authority. Amju stands firmly on its decision against those who look down on the media persons. He appealed to all the concerned not to act against the decision taken by the union.
Media advisor of the
A village-level training program under the Integrated Watershed Management Program, Phase 1 and 2, was held at the auditorium of Library and Information Center, Kakching, yesterday. Project Director of DRDA, KSH Lemba, Program Coordinator of KVK Thaubal, Dr. M. Thoy, and former Additional Director of Agriculture, Dr. O. Novo, attended the program. Around 70 members of different watershed management committee of Thoubal district took part in the training. The dispute centered over the seat of the president of the Manipur Trinamool Congress is still not over. Executive members of the Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress Women's Forum has alleged that Congress party is also among those who are trying to demolish the unity of Manipur Trinamool Congress. On the other hand, T.H. Shyamkumar has asserted to submit application to the Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly for disqualification of MLA K.H. Joykishan. Taking the argument further, Publicity Secretary of Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress Women's Forum, Sundari Leitongbam, blamed the action taken up by the Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress Committee at a press meet held at Manipur Press Club. President of the forum, Mongjam Shanti, also attended the press meet. Speaking to media, Shanti said the submission of application to the Speaker to disqualify MLA Joykishan by one Oinam Kabi will not be fruitful, as Kabi is the brother-in-law of Jyotin Vaikom and stays near his home. Sundari condemned interference of MLA Shyamkumar in the affairs of Thangmaiban constituency despite his failure to become the president of the party. He should work according to the wishes of the people, she added. The appointment of a 15-member Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress Committee by MLA Shyamkumar yesterday was wrong. Members of the committee were appointed without their knowledge, and most of them are members of the Congress party. The mastermind of the issue is Jyotin Vaikom of the Congress party, she said. If Jyotin wants to join the party, MLA Joykishan will warmly welcome him. Such actions carefully prove that outsiders are trying to destroy the unity of the party. The party has not shattered, she added.
W nganglen to mamaitay hai Sri Vaikom Jyotin na koi hojji Congress ki oibiriba Vaikom Jyotin ji hek manaw no pa ne ba. Congress ki hek manaw no pa amana Trinamool Congress ta sangyen haibasi singapam thok tabra ba. Congress na sidai se Congress ka manaraga ngasai gi moina Congress sarkar sidi asum da su kai de ko. Adagi Manipur da su ji kaining kaimang tawdana lai moina ngasai sarkar ji kaining kaimang tawdana lai bani na ngasai karamba dul da sangsigi na haiba sungam da ba aduga moina Trinamool sidai sida Congress na sangsala Congress singjek tharga thugai da moina kan khonari ne Congress.
The 3 members who were appointed as the executive members of the Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress Committee without their knowledge also attended the press meet. They asserted that their appointment as members of the committee without their consent is very wrong. Legal action will be taken if those responsible fail to clarify on the matter within 3 days. The 3 members who were appointed as executive member are Sarungbam Rajen, L. Gopal Sharma and N.G. Iboyaima.
अदुगुम्बदे एंगोंदा लेते देनेगे नगी कैरियर राजनीति की कारण लेते की मिंग मसे नफसन बिरपसे मसी हम लाइक थीबनी अदुना मसी अथुब मतमदा मसी अमगी पार्टी की वार्ड लायरदना मसी विथिन 3 days बो मनुदा मसी सिंदुक तक आई पर्सनल होइना मसी आई लदा कोतै सुतौनी.
Meanwhile, the team of Shyamkumar has asserted that they will submit an application to the Speaker seeking for disqualification of MLA Joykishan and prepare to form different committees at various assembly constituencies to strengthen the Manipur Pradesh Trinamool Congress. He stated this at a press meet held today at the head office of the party at Moirangkhom. Speaking to the media, he said, Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress was formed yesterday. Executive members have also been appointed. Manipur Pradesh Trinamool Congress Mahila Congress Committee was formed and N. Pramo and K.S.H. Babita were appointed as the President and Vice President respectively of the committee, he added.
Block Trinamool Congress Committee koi ngasi hangdokna Thangmaiban Kendra Trinamool Yapang Khanaba koi mi tramangana sab committee me siamduna koi expansion tawre hangtue aduna masinatana Manipur ki Kendra yankhai mapanda Dewa Kenya kaya masih pergi blok committee siapa pergi apangkan apa pada lagi itu perjagi nanti tahu ya nak pada lagi sesuatu na koi nauna Manipur Pradesh Trinamool Congress Mahila ki Presiden Kumari N Pramodi Bibu Khanduna amadi Manipur ki Kendra Humpuda Mahila sing koi pising koi apangkan apa amadi thapal nanti tahu ya nak kita makta koi.
On the other hand, Secretary General of Thangmaiban Block Trinamool Congress, Vaikom Nganglen Tomba said MLA Joy Kishan won the election from Thangmaiban Assembly constituency as an AITC candidate. An application has been submitted to the Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly to disqualify Joy Kishan after he made claims that he was not related to the party and was found indulging in anti-party activities.
Trinamool Congress ka mari lena tere hai ko gumba sumbagi matang da plane da lagi ngara de Manipur Legislative Assembly ki honorable speaker da kai ba ki disqualify taunaba ki ama thajan jagre.
Moving on to some national and international news now. The age-old linguistic war in the Indian society has reached a new level altogether, with the Union Home Ministry issuing directives to use Hindi for interactions on the social media and different voices emerging from regional parties on the issue. While DMK Chief Karunanidhi had on Thursday strongly opposed the government's move to promote Hindi, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha today warned Prime Minister Narendra Modi, noting that language was still a sensitive issue for many in the country. However, BJP ally Shiv Sena, who has been vociferous in its Marathi approach, backed Centre's decision in its editorial Samna, calling Hindi a Rashtra Bhasha. If Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister does not promote Hindi, then who else will? Prime Minister in his first foreign visit to Bhutan spoke in Hindi. Read a portion of the article. Raj Thackeray's MNS is yet to give its say on the matter, which has now become a political row. But another BJP ally, the PMK, also a regional party of Tamil Nadu, has opposed the Modi government on this. PMK founder Ramados in a statement said that Hindi should not be imposed and demanded that 22 languages be declared as official languages. Meanwhile, Bahujan Samaj Party chief Mayawati said that the centre should be equally enthusiastic about regional languages too. She said, encouraging use of Hindi language is good, but our country has rich heritage of regional languages. That should be encouraged too. While the Home Ministry argues that it never aimed at promoting Hindi at the cost of other languages, BJP spokesperson Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi stoked a controversy when he said that the Hindi speakers were considered illiterate and the English speaking a part of the elite class. Militants who have seized large swathes of territory while advancing towards Iraq's capital Baghdad have released 48 foreigners, including 4 Turks, held captive for several days. However, there is no news of the 40 Indian workers captured near the Iraqi city of Mosul. The released foreigners are construction workers from Turkey, Nepal, Bangladesh, Turkmenistan and Azerbaijan who were helping build a hospital in the now insurgent held city of Tikrit. Meanwhile, in what may be a major breakthrough in knowing the fate of the 40 kidnapped Indians in Iraq, latest reports suggest that 1 out of the 40 Indians has escaped from the custody of the ISIS terrorists. Reports also say that the escaped construction worker has made contact with Indian officials. According to the MEA, 40 Indians had been kidnapped from Mosul, which is currently under the ISIS control. A report in National Daily says that the humanitarian organization Red Crescent has sent an envoy to meet this Indian worker who has escaped. Indian law enforcement and justice authorities have shirked their responsibility to fight sex attacks, a UN child rights watchdog said on Thursday amid uproar over the horrific gang rape and lynching of 2 girls in Uttar Pradesh. There has been a dereliction of duty in relation to rape cases, said Benyam Mezmour, Deputy Chairman of the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child. India has been struggling to overcome its reputation for sexual violence since the fatal gang rape of a student in New Delhi in December 2012, which sparked mass protests and drew international condemnation of India's treatment of women. Public outrage was reignited last month by the deaths of 2 girls aged 14 and 15 who were gang raped and lynched in their village in Badaun in Uttar Pradesh. President Barack Obama said on Thursday that the United States will deploy up to 300 military advisors to Iraq to help its beleaguered security forces fend off Sunni militants, edging the United States back into a conflict that Obama thought he had left behind. Obama also said the United States was gathering intelligence on the positions of militant fighters to identify targets, and added, "We will be prepared to take targeted and precise military action if we conclude the situation on the ground requires it." The president said little about the role of the Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki, the Shiite leader whose policies have fueled the deepening sectarian tensions with Sunni Arab minority. US officials have privately concluded that al-Maliki cannot head a national unity government. "It's not our job to choose Iraq's leaders," Obama said when asked about al-Maliki. But he said, "Right now there's too much suspicion, there's too much mistrust." He did, however, sharply criticize the policies of the Iraqi government, which he said had alienated the Sunni minority, a message that he said the United States had delivered to al-Maliki publicly and privately. And now for a look at the top story once again. People facing difficulties in getting justice from one-year-old Manipur High Court due to shortage of judges. Thanks for joining us and do keep watching ISTV News.